Okay, student, in the last video we have studied about operations, then complement we have studied, right? Operation, under operation, what operations you have studied? Union, intersection and difference, right? And then you have studied complements, offsets, then Venn diagram we have studied, right? I hope you have got idea about all this definition. Now based on this we will discuss one important law, that is De Morgan's law. Okay, you can note this one also, Morgan's law. This De Morgan law, what it says, A union B whole thing complement is always equal to A complement intersection B complement. Like for example, you used to have, right, like this, A plus B whole square. If it is in terms of number, the algebra, how you used to solve this one? A square plus twice AB plus B square. You used to write like this, right? You used to break this one and used to get this, right? Same way here also, A union B whole thing complement. What will be the output of this one? Output of this one will be A complement intersection B complement. Same way, A intersection, this is 1, this is 2. A intersection B complement, what it will be? A complement union B complement. Okay, now proof of this one we will try to understand with the help of Venn diagram. You can take example also, in that way also you can do it. Okay, now see here carefully, whenever complement is there, remember what I said, universal set will be there. Without universal set you can never find out complement, because what was complement? Remember, if you have a set A, then A complement will be which one? This shaded region. Means other than A set, whatever is there in the universal set, that will be your A complement. This will be your A complement. That's what we have understood, right? So same way we will try to prove this also. Okay, so see carefully the first one. With the help of Venn diagram, how easy to prove this one? You don't need the proof. Okay, if they ask you for proof, you can give example. Universal set, you take it something, and under that only set A and set B you take something. Like for example, universal set you take 1 2 3 4 till 10 you take. Okay, and then under this only you take two sets. A you take 1 2 3 like this, B you take 3 4 5 like this, something you take. Okay, in this way, and then try to prove this one. Find this, and then find out intersection. You know how to find that, right? So that kind of question also we will do, okay, in exercise. Don't worry about that one. So this way also you can prove it with the help of example, and through Venn diagram also. You can see here carefully, A union B, what it will be? First thing, suppose this is your set A and this is your set B. Suppose there is a common region also. Okay, this is your set A, this is your set B. Okay, so A union B will be which portion? Obviously this portion, right? So this is your A union B. All A union means what? All element of A and B. All element of A and B will be here only, right? So A union B will be this portion. Now A union B complement will be which portion? Obviously the one which is not there in A. So let me shade it with different color. This will be your, this, let me write down A union B only here. Okay, A union B. I think you can't see this well. Anyway, just try to understand. Okay, this shaded region is your, okay, let me shade properly and write down here. This is your A union B, and this is your A union B complement, whole thing complement. Okay, now see here, I know that this is your, this orange region is your A union B complement, right? But I want to write in terms of something like this one, A complement intersection B complement. I want to break it, right? I cannot say just orange region, right? So how I will show that one? So see carefully, I just have to show this portion with the help of A complement and B complement, something like this. I have to break, means, right? So see carefully, what is your A complement? First of all, this is your A, right? If you see carefully here, this is your A. So A complement will be which portion? This whole thing. Even B will come there, right? Even B will come there. I think I have to draw with different color pen, right? Otherwise some student may not understand. A complement will be which portion? This whole thing. A complement means what? Other than A, whatever is there in the universal set. So other than A, these are there. Even B will come there. Okay, that is your A complement. Now B complement will be which one? If I draw it, this is your B. B complement will be this portion. Now can you see in this part, in this orange region, A complement is also coming out, and in this orange region only B complement also coming out, common region. Here you will see A complement also, B complement also. I hope you can understand. If I draw also, it will become very dirty and some student may not understand. That's why I don't want it to draw there. Okay, let me select different color pen again. I hope you can see yellow. This is your A complement, yellow color. Okay, see carefully. It is coming on the orange region as well as in, oh sorry, not here. A complement, right? I'm drawing here. Okay, so it will be there in B also. But remember, in B, your orange color is not there. Means A union B is not there. Okay, so your yellow color comes on the orange region, all this orange region. Right? Now see carefully your B complement. B complement will be which one? This is your B. B complement will be other than B. So see this green color. This is also on the orange region only. But it will be there in A also. Because B complement we are finding, right? I know you are not able to understand with the help of this color. You try this yourself, okay? With whatever color you want, you can try that one, and don't make it dirty like this. Make it a little clear and try to see, okay? You will see that this yellow and green, both, common portion will be only this one on the orange region. Common portion I'm saying, see. This green color also is there in this orange region, because I have to write this one in orange region only, right? Because orange region only was your A union B complement. So this green color will be there in orange region also, as well as this yellow also will be there in orange color. Okay, but in this case here only for A what I have taken yellow, right? Here only yellow will be there. Green won't be there because B complement means what? Other than B. So green will be here. So you can see in this portion only green will be there, in this portion only yellow. So yellow and green both will not be there. Common region will not be there. Okay. So which one will be your A intersection? A complement intersection B complement will be which one? Common portion, common between this one will be which one? Obviously the orange portion only. So that's why A union B complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. It's much more easy to explain this one in the live class actually by interacting with you, physical presence, okay? But here I don't know whether you will be able to understand the way I have explained it or not. Okay, if you have not understood this way, you can take example. For example, this one. Your universal set I have taken 1 to 10, right? A this one, B this one. So what will be A union B? A union B will be all element of A and B, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be there. Right? Now what will be A union B complement? A union B complement will be all element of universal set other than A union B. From this, whatever elements are there, I cannot take that one in this set, in complement set. What I will take other than A union B element in universal set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there in this set, right? So I cannot take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Other than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, other than this, whatever is there in the universal set, I will take that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? These are the element of A union B complement. Now let's find out A intersection B complement. A complement intersection B complement, what it will be. For that, first find out A complement what it is. A complement will be which one? Those element will be here which are not there in A, but it is there in universal set. So in A what is there? 1, 2, 3. So that will not be there in this set. Complement 1, 2, 3 will not be there. Other than that, whatever is there in the universal set. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now B complement, let's find out B complement. What element will be there? Those which are not there in A. B, I mean. 3, 4, 5 will not be there. Other than that, what is there? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now what will be A complement intersection B complement? Means common between these two elements, common between these two set. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is the element of A complement. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is the element of B complement. So what is common between these two? 1, 2, no. 1, 2 is not common. 6 is common here. 4, 5 is also not common. 7, 8, 9, 10. So what are the elements of this one? Common elements 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can see A complement intersection B complement, what are the elements? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and A union B complement, what is the element? Same. So can I write this one as equal? Okay, so this way also you can understand the proof with the help of example. I know right now you might be thinking that this is much more tough than this one. Since I can understand this right now, that's why I find this one much more convenient to find out this thing. Okay, whenever you have confusion, whenever I used to have confusion, I used to find out from the Venn diagram only. That's why I said you try yourself and try to understand this one, the one which I have said. Okay, you need to analyze yourself that one. Simply listening will not help you here. Okay, so whatever I have said, listen and then try yourself. Okay, and if you don't understand this one, I will try to show you this one properly with the help of some simple example. Okay, I will try to show you. Just tell me if you have understood this Venn diagram. I hope some student will not understand this one. Okay, so same with this also you can try. A intersection B complement will be which one? A intersection B is this one, complement will be all this portion. If I draw here simple diagram, this is your A, this is your B. So A intersection B is this one, right? So complement will be which one? This portion. Okay, so if I have to write this portion in the form of A complement union B complement, A complement will be which one? Everything, this portion, except A, everything, this portion. B complement will be which one? Except B, everything. So A in complement union B complement, union means all element of this two. So if I draw here, this is your A, this is your B, this is your A intersection B. Okay, so A complement will be which one? This one will be A complement, this is your A. Okay, A complement, here A complement, this one. Okay, this is your A complement, orange color. Then which one is your B complement? B complement is this one. Okay, so you can see this green color is your B complement. Now A complement union B complement will be which one? Union means all element, right? So green, orange, everything. So this is your green portion, this is also your green portion, so it will also include it because union, right? So A complement this portion also, so this everything will come here in union except this portion. So you can see A intersection B is this one, complement will be this portion, everything, right? So A complement union B complement also give you same thing. Okay, so both are same. So this you have to know the law, and some properties are there that I don't think it's necessary to explain you because that are very simple ones that we can discuss in the question also. Okay, like for example this kind of property you have A union B, will it be equal to B union A? Like for example 1 plus 2, you know that 2 plus 1 also will be same, equal, right? But if it is 1 minus 2, will it be equal to 2 minus 1? 1 minus 2 is how much? Minus 1. 2 minus 1 is how much? Are they equal? No. So that's what you have to prove in union also. In case of addition, you know that if you change the position, then also it will be same, right? But in case of subtraction, if you change, it won't be same. So same thing you have to check here. In case of union, what happens? If you change the position, will it be equal or not? So how to find out? Very simple, from the Venn diagram only. Okay, so A union B is which one? This portion. Now if I say B union A is which one? You will say this one only, right? So obviously these are equal. Okay, if you take example, for example 1, 2, 3 here, B is 2, 4, 5 here. What is A union B? All element of A and B, right? 1, 2, 3. Whatever element you have, you will write here. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now if I say B union A, then also what you will do? All element of A and B. Then also you will write same thing. So obviously they are equal. So this is called commutative. Okay, you can see from the textbook also, and prove you can do like this with the help of example. Then there is a question like this: A union B union C, will it be equal to A union B union C? Means if you change the bracket, will it be same? Like for example, in case of number, if you take addition 1 plus 2 plus 3, if you add this two first and then find out the result, whatever comes out, you try to find out with the help of this. First you solve this two and then add up with this one, then find out the result. Will it be same or not? Obviously same in this case. You can see 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 3 6. In this case bracket comes first, right? So you have to solve this one first. 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 1 6. So you can see in this case it is same. But if it is subtraction, let me take 2 3 4. If I change the bracket 3 4, will it be same? 2 minus 3 how much? Minus 1 minus 4. This will give you minus 5. Right side what you will get? First inside bracket you have to solve, right? 3 minus 4 minus 1. So minus minus plus. So 2 plus 1 3. Are they same? No, they are not equal. So changing the position of bracket will not make it equal in case of subtraction, but in case of addition it is equal. So some case it might give you equal, some case it might not give you equal. So in case of addition and subtraction, you have understood addition always, this is called associative rule, means changing the bracket does not put any effect here. Okay, so this is called associative rule. So we can say that addition is a associative function, you can say, okay, or associative you can say, and subtraction is not associative. Same way in case of this operation, what it will be, whether it will be associativity or it won't be associative. So how to find out that one? Simple. Again, use your Venn diagram. A, B, C, you take it and try to, or you take some example with the help of number and try to find out A union B first, and then whatever comes out with that you find out union C. Okay, then with this same with this same, you take A, B, C some set. Okay, randomly you take on your wish. Okay, whatever you want to take numbers here, you take it. Then first what you do is first find out A union B. You will get some set here, right? Then this union this you find out, means you are finding this. Okay, find out what will be the element in the set. Then you do this one. Instead of finding this two first you find out union of this two. You will get something, right? Element here. Then this union this you find out later. Okay, then you check whether this output of this one, will it be same with this one or not? Obviously it will be same. You check out that. Okay, so it will satisfy with associativity rule, satisfy here in union as well as commutative also, and idempotent is also there, like this one. A union phi, what it will be? A union phi means your set A, suppose 1 2 3 is the element. Phi means what? There is no element. So union means what? All element of this two. All element of this two means what will be the element? 1 2 3 only, means you will get A only. Okay, so A union phi is always A, then A intersection phi is always A only. So this phi I mean, okay, intersection means what? Common means there is no common between these two elements, right? So what I will write? There is no element means phi. So A intersection phi is phi. These things we can do in the problem itself also. I don't think that these things need to be given as a property. Once you understand the topic well, you can understand this on your own. You don't have to remember this one as a property. Okay, you can logically find out all these things. So that's why I don't find it necessary to give those properties separately. Okay, so these are the only two things which you need to know in detail. So try to practice this too and try to see whether you can find out this result or not with the help of Venn diagram as well as with the help of example. Make things clear now only, then only you will see that exercise will be very easy. Okay, so with this we will start the exercise. Okay, since the video length is little lengthy, so I will stop here only. Okay, so you can try everything I have discussed right now, so you can try the exercise, and after that we will discuss some miscellaneous question also here. Okay, both this exercise we will solve now, exercise 1.4 as well as 5 also. Okay, and we will do it very fast, all the questions, very simple questions are there. So after that we will go for miscellaneous.